This video is brought to you by my two books, Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist and The Blues Guitar Bible. Want to learn about modes, harmony, scales, chord substitution and keys? Or maybe you're interested in supercharging your blues guitar rhythm and lead chops. Whatever you're interested in, I guarantee you will be hitting the fast lane to progress with either of these works. Both feature video demonstrations and tutorials, loads of tabs and jam tracks to play along with, and I promise you, everything is explained in crystal clear plain English. Check out the links in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Now there are several songs that I've spoken about on the channel that I level the accusation, if you like, of, this is the song that got me into the blues. Derek and the Dominoes version of Key to the Highway. That's an important one, as is the B-side of Stray Cat Strut, called, by the Stray Cats, called Drink the Bottle Down. And more recently, The First Time I Met the Blues by Buddy Guy. I remember being sort of an adolescent and hearing a little snippet of that on a TV show. Absolutely amazing guitar playing from Buddy there. And all of those are strong contenders. But this one goes back even further, and I'd completely forgotten about it until Spotify just kind of put it on one of its random selections. You know how when you listen to Spotify, you listen to an album, you get to the end of the album and it continues playing randomly chosen songs. It played this one. In 1977, a song exploded into the top 40 with an intro guitar solo that goes like this. Just fantastic, swaggering blues guitar playing, I think. That is, if you're not aware, the intro solo from Rod Stewart's 1977 massive single, Hot Legs, which comes from his, was it the Footloose and Fancy Free album. Certainly it marked more of a return to that kind of barroom rock and roll that he'd done with the Faces. He'd gone through the whole sort of ballady kind of stuff that he'd done, which has its place, but that for me, it really did. I remember kind of seeing the music video for it and just thinking, those lads look like they're having a fantastic time. And I must admit, I've just had some fun playing the solo myself. Anyway, enough reminiscing. Here's a little explanation about what's going on in the solo.
Solo explanation. As
always, we'll begin by taking a look at the chord sequence the solo is played over, which goes like this. So essentially a 12-bar blues chord sequence in the key of G with an 8-bar intro bolted onto the beginning of it. Many of the solos that I talk about on this channel I describe in terms of the scales and modes that are being used, but that's not really appropriate here. This is very much a licks-based solo, and each lick kind of is dictated by whatever chord is happening in the accompaniment at any given time. And that's the way we're going to approach this today. So starting off over that first D chord, we get this little lick here, playing the 17th fret, this A note here on the high E string, and we're taking the minor third of D, the F note at the 18th fret on the second string, and we're just doing that kind of semitone bend, taking it up to the major third, to the F sharp, and we're getting this little lick. Like that, and then we come out of that by just sliding down to like this little, you could probably call this, isn't that what some people call the House of Blues kind of shape there, like that. So and then we're done there over the D chord, and we go into the C chord with this little lick here. Like that. So we can break that down, if you want to look at it in terms of scales, into a little bit of C major pentatonic, like that, and then coming into basically C minor pentatonic, like that. So once again, very much kind of the licks fitting the chord that we're playing over. We played over a D chord, then we played over a C chord, and we played a lick corresponding to each one. We've got a G chord coming next, and we're into this little area here. Like that. If you want to think in terms of scales, G major pentatonic. Something like that, and then we do a sort of variation on that with a little bit of syncopated bend on the syncopated rhythm bend on the end. So, and this is the syncopation, that kind of thing. Just a nice little bit of rhythmic interest there. So let's hear that again. Like that. Just sounds nice and syncopated. We then come into the point where the second guitar part comes in, where what I'm thinking of here is guitar one, the bit that we've been playing, plays this little motif up here at the in this box pan with no, like this. Still had the last lick in my head there. And this is, as I say, at the point where guitar 2 comes in and doubles that but an octave low. And then guitar 2 takes over with, let's have a look. Here we go. Yes. We're back up to this sort of area here. We're playing over a C chord now, so that last kind of little motif part was played over the G chord, as you could probably tell. We're back on over the C chord here, and we're going like that. So a little bit of playing over the C chord, and just playing like that, and that's pretty much guitar 2's part taken care of. We then come back into the first guitar part, and we play this wonderful, I don't know, it's just such a brutally simple caveman kind of thing. Like that, just, why does that work so well? It just does. Then this bend here, we're playing, as you can probably tell, we're playing over the G chord here. And then coming back up to the octave up here with just that there. The next thing we do is we're going to a D chord for a couple of bars. So we're thinking in terms of bending this E note up to an F sharp, the major third of the D, and then grabbing the A note on the top string here at the 17th fret. That's basically the third and the fifth of the D chord. And that concludes our business over the D chord, and then we're back down to the G chord here with a very sort of country-ish look, I think. Like that, so over the D, and then that over the G, and that is what we've got going on in this solo. Beautifully simple solo, full of bravado and swagger and just, you know, fun. I defy anyone to listen to this solo and not end up with, or this entire song really, and not end up with a big grin on their face. Certainly has that effect on me. And now you know what to do. Go away and have some fun with it. And as always, you'll find a full tab for the solo in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it, that explanation you've just seen there, and the backing track to play along with yourself. That's all up on my Patreon page. There's the address, link in the description. $3 or £3-ish a month gets you access to all of these additional resources and goodies that go along with these YouTube videos. And of course, a massive, massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that, or any of the other ways, all of which are downstairs in the description, including the Tier 2 level of Patreon membership, where you get all that stuff, plus a twice monthly hangout with me on Zoom and all the other Tier 2 members, and some extra video content that I put up on there as well. It's a fantastic little get-together, and, you know, just, you know, I can highly recommend it, really. But then again, I would say that, wouldn't I? Anyway, that's the video for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not drop me a like as well while you're at it? And don't forget, of course, the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time. Just beer and chat, basically. It's a great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.